good.
There we go. Yep, we're good to go. All right, cool.
Yep.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to this week's episode of the Alt Tab Podcast. We are going to be talking about PC builds. We're going to be talking about building your own perfect game, like perfect game genre, based on like mechanics and all that kind of stuff, and gaming ADD slash ADHD. Like the whole concept of playing a game, getting sucked into it, or just dropping it super quick. We could start off with the PC build. Does anybody want to go first, or how do you guys want to do this?
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't go first.
I shouldn't go first.
All right. Beav, what do you want to go first?
Sure.
I know you were very enthusiastic, and you were like the first one to complete the assignment, like the day it was given. Within an hour, you already had a build ready to go.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Make sure that
It's
it's
the
right side
printed out
up.
papers for me that's really fucking
Dude.
getting me.
I didn't want to throw him under the bus like that.
It's
but,
no, hey, y'all go for it. It's fine. I'm gonna get my reading glasses on next. All right. So
you know, Beav, on PC Perfect, you can just save a link, right?
yeah, but fuck you. I printed it. That's where we're at. There's no going back. What do you want me to do? We're here.
I mean, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 CPU. I went
Wait. The assignment was everyone had to
wait.
build a PC.
Oh yes.
Under $2,000. I gave everybody a budget of $2,000. Get as close as you can to it. If you had money left over, add whatever the hell you want. If you go over the budget, just try to justify why you went over it.
I want to do a quick side note. I was doing this, and my girlfriend walked in, and I was trying to explain what we were doing. She's like, "How are you guys going to share a PC?" It's like, no. It's in general, like it's a project. And she was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
She thought we were pooling together $2,000, and we were all building one computer.
Just one.
So,
we ship it back and forth by month.
Yeah, we overnight it to each other for every week of the podcast. It's all on the same machine.
Whoever's hosting.
It's the host machine, and that's where everything
It's
is.
the host machine. You get it back after I'm done with it, and we're like, we can't even use this anymore. What?
Like, Beav, why is it sticky? And there's also terabytes of porn on here. What did you do?
Also, why does a whole Snickers bar out the
and enjoy. Okay, so my build cost $1,998.69.
Okay.
I was proud of myself on the 69, by the way. You don't understand how proud I was to get that. All right, anyway, started with the Intel i7. Yeah, number 1. Intel i7, 3.7 gigahertz, 16 core.
Which
I went with
model?
that, the i7.
The i7 what, Beav?
I don't know. Just says 13. 13. I don't know how you say these. I feel dumb when I say them because I want to read them like I should. 13,700K. But
13,700K. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's stupid. Why not just name it something easier? Anyway,
yeah, that's a whole wait till we get to the NVIDIA cards. Like the entire naming scheme. For
I don't like it at all.
Off the fucking wall.
Anyway, I went with this one. I've had right now. I think it's an AMD that I'm using in my PC currently. But I seem to like Intel a little bit more. They are definitely more expensive. But I like Intel, so that's why I went with it. And I think I spent the most on my CPU. I think I almost spent more on the CPU than I did the actual graphics card. Next, number 2.
Okay.
I went with the Next Kraken 240 AIO. I've heard a lot of good things about them. Never used Next before, but I've heard a lot of good reviews on them for their all-in-one.
Is that how the company's pronounced?
NZXT.
I don't know. I call them Next.
My dumbass is out
why
here
are you
saying
not
NZXT
Next?
the whole time.
I've heard it called Next. Is it not
By
Next?
who?
That's not how you spell it.
By you.
Anyway,
There's a
fuck
Z
it.
in
Anyway,
there.
fuck it.
The Z is not
Next.
silent.
Anyway. This is my favorite because I do like MSI. And I think this is what's in my computer now, actually. For the motherboard, it's a B760 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi ATX motherboard. This is like a basic build. There's nothing great about it. I didn't do anything with RGB, which normally I'm an RGB whore, and I didn't do any of that because I'm a
You
whore
can
for
always add it later.
RGB. Yeah, exactly. I'm a whore for it though. You know, the more colors it does, the better. I feel like that just adds to the oomph. You know.
RGB makes it go fast.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely does. 10 horsepower to the computer. Next, I went with the Corsair Vengeance for the RAM. I did 2 sticks of 16 gigabytes. After that,
You got speeds on that, or
yeah. 5600, right? That's what we're looking for, and it's a DDR5.
okay.
Yep. And after that, this is where I went kind of weird. So for the main storage, where all the games are going to go, I went with a Seagate Barracuda. It's a 2 terabyte, and it's just your what do they call that? HDD, right? Not an SDD.
You putting your
so
games
it's an
on
HDD.
a mechanical drive?
Yeah, easy. I know.
Okay,
But
all right.
to save money, because if I would have done it on like an SDD, it would have just cost more money because I did want a 2 terabyte. So for the startup of the computer, though, for the C drive or whatever, I did go with an SDD, and I went with Western Digital on that one to save money as well. And it's only that's 1 terabyte. I thought that was only 500 gigs, so that's not too bad. So 1 terabyte there, and then 2 terabytes for the main storage.
So mechanical 2 terabyte and SSD at 1 terabyte.
Yes.
Which I mean, that's not too
Okay.
bad, right? With a 1 gig for the C drive, you could fit like a couple games. Like,
Right, exactly.
yeah, like maybe a game on there too.
Yeah, you can fit Warzone, and that's about it. fucking game.
That's a running joke.
Yeah,
Not rough at all, dude. Jesus Christ.
Not even all of Modern Warfare 3. It's just Warzone, just the multiplayer.
just that. Yeah. For the graphics card, I went with the MSI Ventus 3X OC G4 RTX 3080, and surprisingly, that card you can get right now on Amazon. Where did I see that? Yeah, Amazon for $575. I thought that was a decent price for that card. I know it's just a 3080. It's not a 3080 Ti. But I felt like that was.
Let's not.
No. I'm not shitting. I'm not shitting on it.
3080, thank you.
Oh, I'm not shitting on it. I just think that's a decent price. I really thought that graphics card was gonna hit for like closer to 1,000.
No, that's why at launch were 700.
Okay, so it's not a bad price. For the case, I went with a Corsair 4000D. I actually own this case.
I saw that one. That was like an $80 case, right?
Yes, I actually. No, that's not what this. And I did own it in the previous build. That's where I came up with that. Actually, a really good case. Fits a lot inside of it. It's big. It's real big.
I love it, dude. I love it.
It's huge.
Huge. It's fucking
Is that
huge.
big? Why'd you pick that case? It big, fit many things. Cool.
It's big.
Much space, like
more RGB, big case.
more lights.
For the PSU, I went with a Corsair RM1000E. I don't know what the E means, but I like it. It is the. Is that what it is? No, is it really? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Your power supply run on
No way! That's what that stands for. No way they made it that easy.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Dog,
Maybe
I understand physics more than I've understood anything you said.
Okay.
What's the wattage on it? Be 1,000 watts?
It's a watt. Yeah, it's 1,000 watt. Yeah.
Okay. And you said what was the grand total on that?
Once you mean the grand total for everything?
Yeah,
or just
the whole build you said
was almost 2,000, 1,998.69. So, and this is me. I'm not even done with like I even added the Microsoft 11 for the Windows 11. Yeah, that's even on there for $124.
Grab a $30 key off of fucking CD keys or fucking Kingwin or any of that bullshit.
Okay.
Call it a day. Yeah, not a sponsor. Don't fucking pay $100 for Windows.
Well, I was just adding it all up on here for simplicity.
So you saved 100. Yeah,
really, it's 100. Yeah,
don't even worry about that.
Okay, so for my fans, I don't know if y'all have ever used them. Noctua, y'all ever heard of them?
Yeah.
I really like those fucking fans. They're ugly as shit, They come
No,
in
the
like
gray
gray
ones look
ones?
sick.
Did you get the gray ones or the brown ones?
no. The only ones I've
Yeah.
ever owned were the fucking tan and
The
like
shit
red.
brown? Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
they
my
look like
God.
ass, but they are fucking awesome. Some of
Yeah,
the best
Gray
fans.
ones are sick.
I think
They
they blow.
came out with grayish black ones.
I
not
love
too long
Corsair,
ago.
but Noctua fans are fucking dope. They're great. So for what? How many of those did I get? I think I got 3 or 4 of those. Yeah, I have 4 of those on here. Those are $35 a piece.
Ooh,
Yeah, that hit hard,
Yeah,
but
they're expensive as fuck.
yeah, they are
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah, and that pretty much completes it.
that's
Yeah.
not bad. Did you look into like what kind of like what the overall the build would do, like how it would handle games and shit like that, or? He's like, I have the overclock specs.
Give me 1 second. Hold on. There's lots of notes here. We're gonna go through my paper, which I'm burning after this. I'll never print anything else out again. Thanks.
Prior to this, when was the last time you printed anything?
Every day of my life at work, dude.
Oh.
Every single day.
Okay, when is your last leisure print? Not for
Yeah,
work
like
print.
a print for yourself. Like,
This was it.
A leisure time where someone like on the
This
weekends, like,
was
what you
it.
do? I printed some stuff, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, I still like to look at nudie pics, printed style though, you know. So like,
dude,
Print a
that's,
porn
but
video and a
don't do
flip book.
that on the work computer. That's a no.
I mean, you could, but like incognito tab.
Yeah. No, it doesn't actually tell me what it'll fucking do. So that's cool. I thought it did.
I love how he was ready. Like,
I
I've got
was
the
very
answer. No, I
confident.
don't.
I was very confident. I'm like, dude, this got to tell me some really cool stuff. So I kept every bit of it, but it doesn't tell shit. Anyway, it'll
So-
handle.
Screen.
Okay, Steady. It'll handle games great because it's got the same fucking GPU that you have. Bye, boom.
That's not even what I was. All right, sounds like a solid gaming rig.
I didn't think it was bad for under $2,000.
No, not at all, not at all. And you didn't break the $2,000.
Hold on. Boom said his PC blue.
He
screen.
said, yeah, PC blue screened.
Yeah, I'm here,
Oh,
but
that-
not on cam.
Gotcha.
I'm a ghost right now.
I like.
Okay, he's still here.
Woo.
Got it.
All right. Mine is pretty similar. I did go with like I tried to keep it as current gen as possible. CPU, I went with the i7 14700K. So it's like the one generation ahead of the one that Beeve chose.
How many
The
cores?
reason I
It?
went Intel, it is 20 core, 24 threads. And that's mainly the reason I went with that over an AMD this time around, because for about $50 cheaper, in single core processing and pretty much everything else, it's edging out the AMD this time for about $50 more. So I went back to Intel this time around because like in my current build, I have AMD, the 5800X. But if I were to like build a computer today, I would went with the Intel based on performance for price, like just a little bit more expensive than AMD, and the price for performance is there. For the cooler, I went with the Arctic Freezer 3s that are out now, the 360 millimeter. I have the older one in this rig, and I swear by it. No ARGB on this or anything as well. I think there's some ARGB somewhere in there in this build, but cooler's really good, and I swear by Arctic Cooler because I've used it on my last build, and really good. No bells and whistles. Like I said, no ARGB, but they do make them as well. But I said I'm not going to pay extra dollars for a couple of lights on the actual cooler itself, maybe in the RAM and shit like that. The motherboard, I went with an MSI because I like MSI. The last one treated me really, really well. The Z790 or the Pro Z790P, most up-to-date chipset to go with the up-to-date Intel CPU as well. For the RAM, went with a 2x16 gig DDR5, 7,200 megahertz. G-Skill Trident Z5. There we have a little bit of RGB. Just like my current build is like the only RGB that I have on it are my RAM sticks. And then like I have these LED tubes that I put in there for light. So I don't really care too much for the whole RGB thing. I know my computer's not running as fast as it could, but you know, it is what it is. Hard drives, I went with 3 hard drives. Mechanical is a 3 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. Everybody shits on Seagates for like dying quickly and all this other bullshit. I have been using the Barracuda line since like 2009. Not the same hard drive, but like every time I do a new build and I need a mechanical that's just a fuck ton of space and it's just gonna sit there, I always go with a Seagate Barracuda. Has never failed on me. Yeah, you always see people say like, "Oh, the Seagate ones suck." They always die on them. I've had opposite results with like Western Digital and all the other ones that people swear by will end up dying on me. So Seagate's never done me wrong. As a hard drive, 3 terabyte, I'm not complaining for like $80. The So I went with two SSDs, a smaller 1 terabyte Samsung 980 Pro. That's going to be for the operating system and whatever programs you really want to utilize or take advantage of running on an SSD like OBS. Um, since I do more than just gaming, like if I do any graphics or video editing or anything like that, those are the kind of programs I'd put on the hard drive. I wouldn't put any games on my main SSD. The secondary SSD is a 2 terabyte Western Digital SN850X. That's where any kind of games that I want to utilize the speed for are going to go on. So those are the 3 hard drives in that. Graphics card, I went with an MSI Gaming X Slim, blah, 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 blah. It's a 4070 Super. So we're getting all the benefits of the 4000 series. It's a 12 gigabyte card. And it was between that, the Super and the TI Super and all these other stupid fucking names that NVIDIA comes out with their cards. Whenever they do a refresh, it is like you'll get the base card, then they'll have the TI, then they'll have the Supers, and then they'll have the Super TI. And I'm like, just fucking name it something else, name it something more simple. Decide what you're gonna do for a generation and call it a fucking day. But for this one, I'm on with the 4070 Super. For the graphics card. The case, I went with the Fantech XT Pro. It's a $50 case with a glass panel on the side that's gonna hold on my shit. Call it a day. Nothing special, no bells and whistles. And for the power supply, I went with the Seasonic 750 watt gold, 80 plus gold. The reason I went with Seasonic is I used to get Corsair ones, then they're great. I love Corsair PSUs. But then I remember at one point I was looking like doing a lot of extensive research as to like who makes these parts, how do these parts run, blah blah blah. And for a long time, before Corsair started doing their stuff in-house, they were just rebranded Seasonics. So ever since I found that out, I kind of just go straight to the source. So you can't go wrong with either one. They were both about the same price actually. It's like 140. So I went with the Seasonic one. No lie, the total without even trying came out to $1,999 on the dot. So it's not quite as impressive as Bee's 69 cents, but you know, we're $1 shy of hitting that threshold. And as far as what you could throw at this, fucking anything under the sun, super high frames at like 1440 resolution, 4K should be okay as well, but I don't know. I've never jumped on board with the whole 4K gaming anyways. I kind of try to get as much frames as I can. It's like 1440 for me is a really nice in between. 1080 doesn't quite do it anymore. 4K I still feel is like, what the fuck is the point? 1440 is a really nice sweet spot. And then this is going to give you everything you need and more for that.
I don't understand any of it.
Questions about any of it? I can go into detail and break any of it down if you
You have a PowerPoint?
No. I just understand the shit. That's all.
All
So
I
I
I've
think
care
built the
that-
computers
about
for years.
does
when
it
you-
work? That's how
Very
I build a
well.
computer.
Very well.
Yeah.
It works for under $2,000. I didn't add
Mine
extra
is-
fans or anything like Vive did. I just went with whatever the hell the case had built into it. So
So I did 2 different computers, and I know one of them is going to be like easier to kind of go with. So if someone has no knowledge of PCs, doesn't want to fucking deal with it, I would highly recommend NZXT, or what the fuck did you call
Next.
it?
It was next, fuckos. It was next, and that's what we're going with. They should
The
rename it.
NZXT pre-builds, just because when I think it was during COVID, like we were looking to just get
I
like,
remember
some
that, yeah.
replacement parts for Kira because her PC broke down. Everything was just sold out. Everyone was just scalping the shit out of prices.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, NZXT's pricing pretty comparable. Granted, you're still going to pay for labor, parts, and all that bullshit and this slight overhead. You can get a pre-built that's not bad with a Ryzen 5 7600X, a 4070, and 16 gigs of RAM with a terabyte. You can always upgrade that later for $1,600 out the door.
Oh wow.
that's not bad. There's a lot
not
of wiggle
bad.
room
Mm.
to customize from that
Yeah.
point.
So like that was like kind of, if you don't want to fuck with it, don't give a shit about what you have in it. You just want something to run and get into PC gaming. Highly recommend that. If you're building, I went over by 2 pennies, and if you can't find 2 pennies, I'm so fucking sorry for you, Big Chief. You can find that in
Real
your
quick
couch.
before you get into that, and I would say things have changed today because I know we were all of the mindset of build your own fucking PC. You're gonna
Yeah.
save money. Don't go pre-built. And that held true for a very long time. The price difference between building it yourself and pre-built
Now,
was
though.
pretty big. Now it's not that big of a difference. So like,
No, it's not like how it was when
build, yeah,
iBuyPower was
fucking,
the fucking big name.
yeah, like go ahead. Or when Dell Gaming, you know, the
Oh,
Alienwares and all that.
Alienware. Yeah.
Yeah, like now it's not actually a bad idea. If you wanted to go pre-built, you're paying a little bit extra, sure, but you're not going to get, you know, taken to the cleaners and shit. In the difference of what you're paying. So it's
Actually,
a
like,
very viable option to just go ahead with pre-built, I think.
I think we should rephrase that because it's pre-built as like actual storefronts, not manufacturers. So don't buy
Right.
like a Dell
Right.
pre-built that's
Yeah.
Right.
gaming. Don't buy an Alienware.
Yeah,
What is
NZXTs, not everything in there is NZXT branded. They have their
Yeah.
cases branded, maybe their power supply, their cooler, but like they don't. NZXT doesn't make a graphics card. You know what I mean? Like, so the
Yeah.
stuff that you're getting in there, they're basically doing what we're doing. They're doing it for you.
Yep, which is just a lot easier. Personally speaking, if you wanted to
And-
get into the space, run that shit, dude.
One place for warranty as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. That's huge.
Yeah. Instead of
That's fucking
having
big.
10 individual warranties you got to deal with, you got it all from one place.
Oh man. But I went over by 2 pennies, and if you can't find that in your couch, Jesus Christ. We went AMD Ryzen 7 5800X. Just because that like price per performance, I'm still not. After my last build, I don't think I'll ever go back to Intel. Just after all the issues I had with that. Arctic Liquid Freezer 2, the 240, and then the MSI B550. The only reason I skimped and didn't get a 650 is because those old 5800Xs, I think, is the one that you and I
That's
had
what
a
I have.
study. Yeah,
I have
think
the
that's the one that we currently have.
570 chipset for mine.
So I didn't jump to the newest Ryzen stuff just because the price for performance on that's still kind of inflated. Not worth it.
Yeah.
You're not really playing games from your CPU. There's plenty of processing power on that for everything else you're ever going to use. So you can kind of
my
cheap out a little bit.
DDR5 is playing a bigger culprit now. I would say, like doing all the research on that, with your frames and everything else. So like, we'll see where we're going because we're just in the beginning stages of computers that are using DDR5. Like it's in its infancy right now.
We went 32 gigs of DDR4 3600X G-Skill Trident. We did do RGB just for Beeb, so it makes it go faster.
Yeah, our RAM. Cream cheese.
Jesus Christ, cream cheese is kind of chunky. Isn't it? No.
Hey,
This
He's a
way.
thick bastard, man.
It's
Yeah.
winter, beef.
Hey, I'm not
Yeah.
judging. I could show belly, but we'd get canceled.
That's true.
Yeah.
I didn't do multiple drives just because if 2 terabytes, like granted 2 terabytes is going to run about quick, but that's the one part that everyone should learn how to like upgrade to their PC. Like the bare minimum, that's the one thing you should learn how to do.
We all know someone that can't change an SSD.
Yeah, I mean it's not a shot at the homie. He had some funky shit going. I'll give him that because we even helped him.
He
with
was
shit
beating
that
on it with a
exists on
rubber
his PC.
mallet. I think that's the funky shit.
Yeah. I
It's
did
better than
a-
being asked to come over and swap out somebody's graphics card, not because they don't know how to do it, but because they're too lazy to fucking do it. It's like I'm not doing, and especially I'm not. I don't. I'll drop names later, but
Does it start with an N? Does it
Yeah.
start with an N? Okay.
it was the summer. I'm like, I'm not going over to your fucking place to put in a graphics card because you're you're good, dude. There's not enough pizza and beer to fucking make that payment. I'm not doing it.
Who was that fucking annoying kid that used to that came in that one time that was like
Oh!
hyping up his PC and then he installed all his
didn't
fan.
know the
He installed his
connectors.
PSU upside down. He fucking force fit connectors into places they're not supposed to fucking fit into. Oh fuck, who was this?
His
It's not the
I
same
don't
guy
know.
with the business propositions. was it?
yeah, it was.
that guy.
Oh, okay. With the letter Z. I remember.
Yeah, that's a story for you, Beeb, later.
And it's
Yeah.
wild because building a computer, I don't give a fuck how stupid you are. Building a computer is fucking Legos for
It's
adults.
for adults. Yeah, 100%.
Like, I know people who are fucking legally stupid and they put their own computers together with no problem.
I've built
Like-
a couple.
Yeah, like I don't fucking
That's
get it,
actually
dude.
fair. And I'm pretty sure Tony has admitted multiple times that anything software related is not his shit.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
He can
different
do
story.
hands-on all
If
day.
you
Yeah.
can get it to turn on and everything snap fit and nothing sound like it broke, good. We'll deal with the software later. That's always its own issue.
All right. The rest of this build, we got a 2 terabyte
The
SSD.
motherboard is even labeled on what goes where.
Oh, 100%.
So
With
is the
pictures.
PSU.
With picture direction for yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's an arrow on the side that says like this side up.
Why does my PSU sound like it's a lawnmower sighting? Because you're blocking the fucking air vent. Oh shit.
4070 Ti for the graphics card. Just because the pricing on this surprisingly cheaper than I thought they would be. They're like at 800 range right now.
So I went with the Super over the Ti. It was a little bit cheaper, but like when I was looking at benchmarks, they were like neck and neck.
Yeah.
You really like it's not. It really if you have the budget, go for obviously the Ti.
Do NZXT H5 the
Next.
case? Yeah, next. Just because I'm
You are not going to be correct.
PC
against me.
Yeah,
Doing it.
You're wrong,
NZXT.
bro.
fuck
You're
fuck
fucking
y'all.
wrong,
I'm
dude.
keeping
Where's
it.
the next in
We're all
this?
going to be calling it next. I don't know. I'm
No.
dyslexic. You fuck. It just happened that way. I read it and
Wait,
went,
you did it.
I don't know.
There's not even a Z in
backwards,
NZXT.
motherfucker.
Things
Cross it out.
happen when
It's not even
things
that.
get lined up. It just
Even if you
that's
took
all
the
you
lines
say.
of a Z, you're still
You
a line
just-
short for making a capital E. There's not enough lines.
Listen, it doesn't
He
matter.
saw
I
it
put letters
rotated, and
that
it's a N.
you see
NXT.
letters
That's what it
that
is.
it's the-
Next.
it's terrible.
Wait till B finds out it's called NZXT BLD. Didn't say next blood. Instead of next build.
Is that really what it is? Because yep, that's what we're calling it. That's
Next
what we're
build,
calling it.
yeah.
Next blood. Yep.
Did you 750 fucking 750 watt 80 plus gold PSU. I
Yeah.
did 3 Noctua fans, and then on this build I actually included the monitor, the keyboard, and the mouse, so that's why I went over by 2 pennies.
Oh, that's actually not bad then. Yeah, because I
So
was
I
saying
did
$2,000 just the tower.
Oh no, I did full
So you
build,
guys,
so we did
yeah, got a hell of a lot more for the way you built.
There was our
we
extra
did full
stuff.
build with a wired mini keyboard, so a 60% keyboard, a wireless G305 light speed, and then a Asus Tough Gaming 24-inch 1080 monitor with 165 hertz refresh rate. So pretty decent to get you in the door on PC gaming.
Corn dog, do you want me to start this shit show or do you
I'll say,
want
I think yours is gonna be a good transition into mine.
Okay,
Do you
bet.
know? Do you know what his is?
yeah, we talked
combo?
about it.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm excited.
So I need Beeve to put up 2 pictures for me, please, for the audience. So I chose a different route. I think I indirectly fucked up Steady's topic here, but we'll just the build came in at 1541, so it was well under budget. But I decided to go like, cause honestly I really want to build like a vintage like retro box to play like Windows XP games and shit. So I started off with like looking up what like the best CPU and GPU would be from like 2009-ish. So what I have for the CPU is the Intel Core i7-920 at 2.6 gigahertz. And the price range was between $5 and $10. So, you know, I'd go for the best one. And so I went with the $10 CPU. And then for graphics, I went with the ATI Radeon HD 4870. And that's 2 of them. So they're gonna be in SLI. And then both of those were 129 together, and they had like this really
Fuck, I
cool-
remember when that was a thing. I think it was AMD called it Crossfire or some shit. It's the
Yeah,
same
it
thing
was Crossfire. It was
running 2
Crossfire.
graphics cards, and everybody thought you were getting 200% power for your graphics cards. Like, no, You were bumping
So-
your one graphics card by like 30% for the price of 2 cars.
And you needed
Look,
a
dude.
fucking what was it? A proprietary
That
bridge
stupid
connection.
little bridge.
Yeah, that little copper thing that goes in the
Yep.
middle. Yeah,
Oh,
it was in the
Oh,
picture.
man.
And
What was it?
You got pictures, Beef?
Yeah, where are they at? I
Yeah,
don't have
so-
anything yet.
I put him in the middle-aged like this channel.
Okay, I wasn't looking there.
chat.
Gotcha.
So this case fucks
one
harder than
second.
any case has ever fucked ever.
This
called
thing's
the,
ridiculous.
The
This
Cooler
is
Master
terrifying.
ESX Smooth Creations, and that like takes up a lot of the budget. It's a $224 case. And
Dude,
it's
Case is
on,
coming. Case is
it's on
that
coming.
eBay.
is
It might be sold out.
monstrously ugly. But
Here
like,
is
This
the
is
case.
This is 100%.
It fucks so
holy
hard, dude.
shit.
Wait, look at the side. You can see like it has trays for go to the I think the third picture.
Solid, yeah.
That
Solid
was like one of
dish
those
trays.
shitty ass murals where you're commemorating someone that you like the
Look
block
at the
lost.
fan things
like,
on the
God
side, bro. It's sick as fuck, dude. So that's and it has little rolly wheels, so it's mobile too. Oh yeah, that's the case.
Oh shit.
I like how you're paying $230, $225
Oh, why
for
is this
something
screen
that's
not showing up?
severely broken.
I know.
Like,
What
it's
screen, dude?
shit.
No,
Oh,
it's not
no.
that broken. No,
We
it's
didn't
showing
set
beef. I can
this
see
up.
it.
We
Oh,
can see
you
it.
can see it? No.
Yeah,
You guys
just can't
can't.
see us.
Okay.
What?
So it is showing up. Just making sure. Just
Yeah.
making sure. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the next thing I wanted to show a picture of, which this cooler fucks harder than any cooler. It's called the Cooler Master V8, dude. And
I
it's
just like the fact-
I remember that fucking
Is that the last
engine you
picture?
put-
yeah, it's the last link.
Okay,
This is
cool.
also from eBay. But look at how sick this thing looks, dude. It's like it's like the Cooler
Looks like a
Master,
little
like-
mini engine or some
Yeah,
shit.
No,
What
I-
the
it's- it's
fuck?
not illegal. All right, so Marith, I don't know if you caught. This is basically he got a lot of retro pieces. So this was a thing back in like the late 2000s. So yeah, every piece that you see here is straight up fucking vintage.
This thing fucks hard, dude.
dude, it fucks super hard. So that is coming in at $80, and that's gonna keep my $10 CPU running nice
CPU
and cool.
Oh yeah.
So
You
then,
turn on the computer and all you hear is.
and so that was all for the
Is that a
pictures.
spark
Thank you,
plug
B.
on the side of it?
No. It has a little knob. It has a little knob so you can adjust the fan that's in the middle.
Get the fuck out of here. I need to see this.
Yeah, dude.
That fucking case though looks like a nightmare.
Dude, the case fucks, dude. That's all I know.
It kind of scares me.
You don't want you know like when you're
Yo.
really intense and you're just like
Yeah,
staring your
that's
fucking at
me
your screen
pushing out
super
a hot
hard?
shit.
That's your case looking back at you the same
No,
way.
dude.
dude.
Yeah.
No, that's just your case looking at you disappointed when you're bottom fragging. That's motivation, bro. I need that shit. I might just
You
buy
gotta-
that
you
for my
gotta-
main PC.
You got to do your case proud.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude. He's just looking at you disappointed. But okay, so and similar to Big, you could go back to us, Beef. Similar to
He's like 1 second. Oh, we'll get there.
No, yeah, I'm still. Yeah, I'm looking at this fucking
All right,
case.
we're good. All right.
Hooked me.
there we go. So similar to Big, I had like the whole thing, like the whole setup, but I kind of went crazy on and blew my load on a keyboard. It is the IBM Model M SSK.
I know exactly what the fuck you're
Wait,
talking about.
It's like a 10 keyless version of the
Yeah.
Model M, which is regarded as like the best way to type on a vintage computer. That
It's ergonomic
is
or what?
a little over a third of my budget. It's coming in at $575.
damn.
Damn, dude. You got a picture of that
Yeah,
bad boy?
exactly.
Yeah, I could post a link too. My bad. I figured this would be kind of a mess, me doing retro stuff and like with all the links that I had coming from eBay.
Oh my
But,
fuck.
Oh yes.
That's the keyboards they
So-
use in that movie, The Office Space.
Dude,
Fuck.
those keyboards fuck, dude. And then so with and it even comes with the adapter from whatever the fuck that thing is to USB. So
It's
I'll
a
take that
phone
as a
check.
win.
Old timey.
It's a phone check to USB.
yeah, bro.
Oh, It's
I've never seen that
Holy
Holy
connector.
shit, dude!
Why is that
fuck? Now this is-
$500? Almost $600. Why?
Because it's
You
a
don't
rare
understand.
It's
keyboard.
vintage?
Steve,
and
you
It's a
don't-
rare keyboard.
yeah,
It
you
was
It's a
don't
very
get it.
rare
my
keyboard.
God.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
how
Fuck,
do we
man.
phrase this? It's like the keyboard every keyboard person wants just to have in their
Yeah.
collection.
Wow.
So for the motherboard, I went with a Asus P6T Deluxe V2 LGA 1366. That was at 189. And that for whatever reason, I don't know why, vintage motherboards are still fetching kind of relatively high price, especially because the CPU that I'm putting in it is $10, but the motherboard was at 189. For the mouse, I went with the Razer Death Adder 3500, which it's like a Death Adder from like the mid 2000s. I went modern with a PSU. I did EVGA 650, 650 watt. I felt like I wouldn't need that much power to get like to get all of these old pieces working. And then I needed I figured I would need a disk drive for all these old um games, and I got a genuine Dell HP desktop DVD rewritable at $9. And then I got a we actually watched a video on this. It was an LGR video. It's a ViewSonic G220FB. It's like an $80-ish monitor, but it's at like it was an old tube monitor, but it had like a high refresh rate at like 120 FPS. Like I thought that was pretty cool for like back in the
Home?
day. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Um,
the pre LCDs. It was a flat tube, which was like a nice middle ground, right? Before, like
Is there a
your
link for
regular
that?
tube
I want to see
TVs,
it.
and then your
yeah.
flat panels, and then there was like these flat tubes for a while. They were thick, but not like the old tube TVs, and nowhere near like the LCDs and IPS monitors we're using today.
So I couldn't find the exact one I was looking for, but this was like an old Newegg link that they had for it. So it was like 80-ish bucks. But yeah, that's it, where it was like a old tube ViewSonic monitor, but it went up to 120 FPS, I believe it was. And it was like supposed to be like one of the best like tube screens that you could get in like the mid 2000s. Um and that pretty much does it. Like I said, with everything, keyboard that fucks, monitor that fucks, the greatest case that anyone has ever seen. I was at 1541. And I do actually plan on like trying to get some of this stuff, because I do want to make like a retro Windows XP box. Obviously it won't be my only PC, but I feel like it'd be kind of cool to have like something where I can play like the older games that I played when I was younger. And as for what it will run, I have no fucking clue. It'll probably run Crisis. It'll probably run anything that came out in 2009. Some shit like that.
So
Fuck,
minus
dude,
your
we're
keyboard,
bringing
you're
back
under
the
$1,000.
Yeah.
So if you
pretty
took
much,
away your
yeah.
keyboard, yeah, dude, you could buy
But we
something
can't
really
leave the
cool.
keyboard out.
No, that keyboard's got to be part of it.
No,
We
the
got the money
keyboard has
for it,
to be
babe.
there.
$2,000.
Yeah.
He could buy it twice.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
there's enough money
yeah.
left over.
Go ahead, Corn Dog. Show us what you got, brother.
So I did this different. So
Yo, wait, hold on. Really quickly, the way that we're structured, the two fucking crazies are on the outer corner, me and Corn Dog. So like there's the normal triangle that is like the pillar of like everything that is right, and then there's the two fucking like you don't know what you're gonna get on the sides the furthest out.
So I did a pre-built because
Okay.
I wanted to not just do a computer, I wanted to like enhance the gaming space. So I have some additions to it.
So you customize the pre-built, you're saying?
No, like the gaming environment that you're going to be in. You'll see. So
Okay.
here's the first link. I
We're
went to
getting a 4D
AliExpress.
experience. Let's go.
Yeah, I went to AliExpress and I found a pre-built on it. And this one-
Motherfucker.
no.
Wait
And
a
this- And this one caught my eye because in the details of the configuration, the first line, it says you can get all the power that you need for running the most demanding games like Fortnite, PUBG, and WoW. You know, the real demanding ones. But I needed the extra money, so I was like, I'll get a $500 pre-built off AliExpress.
Did it have a tech spec? Hold up.
You want me
I
to-
don't know. The hard drive capacity 250.
It's got an Intel Xeon E5.
Oh, that shit sounds old as fuck.
Graphics
It's,
card chipset GT240.
E240? Yeah.
Yes.
Holy
shit.
shit.
You only have
Intel Xeon.
you only have 8 gigs of RAM, I think, brother.
Yeah. That's gonna be totally fine, and you'll see why. So I'm gonna tell you right now, the next 3 links don't show. I'll give you that right now.
I like how the monitor is just showing a picture of the Avengers.
The Avengers.
Nothing to do with
It's like just the background.
And the reviews on this are wonderful, except the one that's in Russian because I can't read it.
Go by the stars, B.
They're all from Russia.
Yo, there are people cheating on Counter-Strike with this exact
these.
computer right
Yeah.
now.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on,
100%.
Let me read this to you guys really quick. All right, ready for this? So you got best in class storage, the 240, 256 RAM DOM delivery. SSDs take up much less space, can load your games. What the fuck?
I feel like you have to read this in an accent.
Yo, by the way, that case that is on like the first page fucks, dude. Where it has that
Oh,
like
dude, that
little
thing's sick as
Iron Man
shit.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking cool, dude.
So if you go down to the picture where it has like different games and then the FPS for them, it says it can run GTA 5 at 60 plus.
That's
I like the
nothing,
fact-
dude.
Can I see
CSGO
these fucking
160
reviews?
plus.
You could fart in a computer case and it'll give you 60 FPS on GTA.
This is the most fucking wild shit because the first image doesn't even match the image from the reviews, doesn't match even the
No.
following image they included.
No.
Dude, what the fuck?
So this is where we
sick.
started. All right.
Does not noise.
Okay.
Does not heat.
And then I decided we need to enhance the gaming space that you're going to be in. All right. So I bought 3 things in our little virtual world. Here's the first one.
You said don't show these? Got
Don't
it.
show these.
He went
Nope.
with a full
Definitely won't do that.
$500 is the whole fucking tower, the whole build.
Yep, the whole
Everything
build was
else now is-
500. So there's the next one to
Yep.
enhance the gaming space.
For
It is your-
$500,
You can show
brother.
that. There's nothing.
Yeah, I
wrong
don't
with
think there's
that.
wrong with that.
That's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Never mind.
Yeah.
There's the last image.
Yeah, don't do the last image. Yeah, last image.
Hold on, let me look really quick and then I'll go.
Hold
There
on,
we go.
let me see.
Yep, I got a peek. Maybe I should go. I can't go up anymore.
Well, everything is covered. Hold on.
Yeah, it is. That's fair enough. He's holding that blade
So this is the first
very
one.
close.
We'll take a consensus. I think because everything's covered, you should be fine.
Show
What
it.
do we
I don't think
show
we're gonna
it?
be in trouble.
Go. Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
say
Just
So
don't
this
show
is
the
Yor
last
from
picture.
Spy Family, and you can get her naked. There's a big old statue. All right.
how much is this?
$500.
Don't
Full
worry,
that
payment
goes down.
deposit,
Never mind,
the
I'm
rest of payment. Insurance.
You said your
Hell
friend here
yeah.
is his name Steady?
So
Oh man,
now here's
Jesus
the next one
Christ.
from the same place.
my birthday's in a month.
Oh,
Just
I
saying.
hate this.
This
one
is
is-
kind of different.
It gets worse as these go.
Okay.
So here's the next one.
Oh no! Don't show the last.
Beef, don't show
these
this one.
pictures.
Oh, don't.
Because this one's not
Too late.
Don't show that one. Don't show that one. Don't show that one.
I went back as fast as I could. I panicked. I'm not meant for this job.
So this one is Yuji and
What was wrong with me
Sugar
showing this
from-
picture? This one's okay, right?
No,
Well,
in the
if you
bottom,
look
it
at the
shows
little
their
images.
dongs.
yeah, the little images. Yeah, so if you go on, they blur one of them and they don't blur the other one.
I didn't see their little peepees.
Oh, shit.
If you go to the very last picture, you can change their faces. They have interchangeable heads too,
Yeah, they could
depending on what
upgrade
reaction
to
you want.
to Sukuna.
Can we change this? Never mind.
Oh,
Yes, so
shut up, B.
you have different wieners. If you look at the last,
No
the,
shot.
the third to
I
last,
can-
and the second to last.
I don't like
There's
this
one where
man's-
he's hard, and there's another one where he's just laid over his leg. They got interchangeable dongs.
I don't
Oh,
like that you
man.
search this
Wait
kind
a-
of stuff, dude.
wait a
What
minute.
the fuck?
Oh, don't
This
worry,
is-
dude. I got tough for this last one to round out our whole gaming experience out here.
So you're buying each of these with
Yep.
they're still within budget.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh
So
my
here's the last
fucking
one.
god!
Don't show that one
We
at all.
will not show
Don't that
this
at all.
one at all. I don't even want to open this on my computer.
Oh, no, open that one, dude.
I don't. My
Why
computer.
would that enhance your gaming space?
My computer
No,
has
no,
never
judging.
seen things like
I'm
these.
just
I
asking.
look at this shit on my phone. What the fuck? I'm not clicking this link. This is corn. This is corn in statue form.
Dude.
I knew that I would get such a good reaction from Beeve. I was like, I have to get extra
Leaving-
hard with this last one.
It's
to really
Discord.
get-
Discord is warning me. Leaving Discord, might want to rethink it, idiot. Don't click this
What's
link.
killing me is the amount of detail in the photos, like the depth of field. Like they really went in on making these pictures. Like
And the crazy thing is,
Hold on.
this
Can
is the
we?
cheapest one. This one's only 160.
Can? Why is he in a popcorn machine?
I'm fucking
No, they're
crying,
milking him.
dude.
let's so
Oh,
It's a
that's
coffee
disgusting.
machine.
I'm gonna
we
throw
can't
up.
post the link or anything like that, but like I guess we could say what you can Google it on your own, everyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
pass out.
called-
Google Demon Slayer Juice Maker, and maybe you'll find what it is. There-
Holy shit, dude.
The
Hold
worst.
up,
was-
what the fuck?
So,
Do you put a
you
coin in the
definitely looked at
slot
these
to
with
make
one name,
this
didn't you?
work?
No, so the only reason I know these things exist was from a chick from
Ugh.
Twitter that does LCS stuff was talking about these. And I was like, that's not a thing. And I started looking it up. I was like, geez, people are down bad. And it just
Ugh.
scarred in my head. The funny
If
thing about this
you-
last one that I posted is I was doing the math to add them all up, and Linnea came in while I was about to open this, and that's when I had to explain to her what we were doing. And I was like, I'm building a computer and I have extra leftover money.
Corndog's relationship
And
was,
she was
like
like-
hinging on the next few
It
words.
was like,
that
could
he
you
was gonna
imagine
say.
if I just opened that up and she walked in and was like, I got a lot to explain in a little amount of time. But that comes out to, I believe, I got like
Send it to the
400
group
bucks.
chat. We will. We'll put it in the group chat.
So this is,
holy shit.
I got like 400 bucks left in case you wanted another
Fuck.
statue.
Nope,
Or
thank
like
you.
a keyboard.
Hey, fuck it.
No,
It
I think
can
we're
it
good.
get any worse at this point?
No, I think.
Oh,
it
I'm
can.
sure it can.
Look who we're talking
I
to.
I
think I know it can get worse.
Oh fuck, dude! That I was not prepared for the
No,
last
that
one.
last
No,
one
fucking
was
that
very,
last one was. I was just like clicking
Like
around.
the
I was like,
second
I
one
need
was like,
something
oh,
raunchy,
Japan, but that last one was like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, I'm
If
fucking
I had to
crying.
see it, so did you guys.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I wish we could show everyone.
I don't. Nobody
Oh,
needs to
shit.
see this. This needs to be locked away.
Beav is having
Show Katie
nightmares.
this, please.
Yo,
I-
even having nightmares
Show,
tonight.
show,
no
show
doubt.
Katie this, please. Please.
Beav looks like he wants to punch his monitor. Like, you all right, Beav?
Listen,
It
Beef,
bothers me.
I did them in a specific order to warm you up
Do
for
you
the last
think
one.
people are cranking one out to this stuff?
Yes.
Maybe the first one.
No,
There ain't no fucking
no.
way.
Wait, hold on. People are. That's sitting in someone's fucking China. That's
Yes.
like
Wait, one of
that's
them
a
said
shrine
sold
for
out.
someone, dude.
Beav, one of
Yeah.
them said, the second one said sold out. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
They need to be investigated.
Oh fuck!
Ah,
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go
that
ahead.
was
And,
that's what I spent the $2,000 on.
Holy shit!
that's
dude.
something.
Well spent. Yeah.
Oh. You're welcome.
That's a
Um,
fucking absolute banger. Good job, dude.
I'm just gonna close this chat, bro. I don't want to see
It's
it.
so
anymore.
Yeah,
intriguing,
That right there. Do you think a screw
The
goes in
last
there to
one.
keep it on? I got questions,
Oh.
man. I got concerns, comments, all of it.
Oh shit!
Mara said that's a prime example of Rule 34. 100%.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
That's the definition of it right there, dude.
For those of you who don't know what Rule 34 is, Google it.
All right,
I'll
I don't know
talk
what
about
that
it
is.
Warned.
Next time I host.
Be warned.
I'm going to Google now.
How do you
Oh,
not know
fuck.
Rule 34?
B's new
Fair.
to like this scene, this space, dude.
That's fair.
I sent it so Kira can see this shit.
Rule 34. Should I read it out? Wow. Wait,
Yeah,
there's a
sure.
website. Should I not click on the
No, no,
website that
no,
says
no,
XXX?
No,
no.
don't.
No.
Basically, if it exists, there's porn of it.
Oh, is that all it means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it.
Now, if you look under images, you're gonna fucking that's it. You're gonna throw up.
Nope,
You're
I just
probably looking at images.
I went ahead and got off the
Okay.
internet for the night. I'm good. I'm good. After seeing what I saw there, we gotta delete the chat. Can we just take care of those links and the fucking
No,
Yeah,
they're
Yeah,
just
that-
pixel links. Yeah, it was all reference.
yeah, I don't want to
Beavis new
see.
to-
I
to
just found out
cyberspace?
what furries
makes
were like
sense.
6
Yeah.
months ago, so you know.
Oh fuck, dude.
What's your next topic?
Shit. Next topic. We'll go with the gaming ADD ADHD. I don't know when it started, but recently, like I can get into a game very like hardcore. Playing endlessly, and then in the course of like a day, never touch it again. Like never go back to it. Like you just divert all your fucking time and attention to it. It's the greatest game that ever existed, and then for no reason in particular, you just jump ship to a completely different game and never look back and go back to it. Like, am I the only one that goes through it? That like you spend like 2 or 3 days to a week just like really fucking playing a game nonstop, and then all of a sudden like something else just gets your attention. The other game is still fantastic. You just abandon it like mid game.
Yeah, that's just me.
All I do. Yeah, that's just me as a person.
But it
I
wasn't
get-
always like that. Like there are games that I've played for months, hours on end, and gradually weaned off of it. But I would say over the past couple of years, it's just like, oh, I love this game. This is great. And then something catches my attention over here, and I'm like, I love this, and I forget to
know-
go back to the other game.
It might be because you're an adult now and you have access to more shit. So now you have that library of being like, oh, I have this. I can afford a new thing. Bang, there's the thing I want to do. Oh, I got another one. Bang, and you're gone. And I don't think games they're kind of designed to just be in and out real quick. It's a business.
It's weird. Like as the price is going up, and we're spending less and less time in each fucking game with the way things are going now.
So I want to clear my name really quickly because I get a lot of shit because I play 2 or 3 games, but that is my
That's
defense
good.
mechanism for spending money. Because bro, we're all similar here, right? We get that we look up games, we're like, holy shit, this is gonna be so sick, and then like 5 days in, we're like, oh shit, this game's coming out tomorrow. Like, let's play this. And then it's like, that's why I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna buy it because I know I'm not gonna play it. And I'm just gonna stick to the games that piss me off, even though I spend hours upon hours and money on them. And then I get shit for it from you guys. But we'll just leave it that way. That's my defense mechanism to wasting money for this exact issue. Because I feel like everybody has this issue in gaming right now.
That's fair.
I feel like this year alone, like I was super addicted to Power World, and then after that was Helldivers, and then now I'm fucking riding a horse and playing RP, and I'm working my regular job to come home to fucking work digitally on a server where everything has to be RP'd,
Give us
and
a
I'm loving
yeehaw.
it, and I hate myself that I love it, that it's actually
Yeehaw.
I'm having a good. Like I hate that I'm not hating it.
Red Dead is fucking a blast. All of us are loving it. Dan, get the fuck on board. If you don't own it, I'll buy it, but join us.
I
You can
don't
hold
own
the
game at all,
baby
dude.
and do the thing, dude. You can do it all.
RP a dad that's out
Yeah.
there on the homestead because you got to make money for your kid or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
but like it is.
No,
Sounds like
it doesn't
sound like me at all.
You don't want a job that you
You
do
don't want a
after
job?
work. You know, you go to a regular job in real life and then you have a job after work on a game. It's fucking fun. I have 2 jobs actually. It's great.
Yeah, and
Get
I'm not
3
throwing
jobs.
anyone under the bus, but some of us have bought things in said server end game.
Yeah, some of us.
I wonder who.
Fuck, dude.
Beav
No,
owns a wagon and all this other shit.
All I'm the same way though, and right now for me, it's obviously Red Dead. We're gonna burn out. I can feel it. Like it's gonna happen eventually, you know. But it's not. It hasn't
already
been
burnt.
fast like you're saying, huh?
I'm already burnt.
Are you? Yeah. But it's coming.
It's like, yeah, I can see that. I get that.
Yeah.
I see it.
But yeah,
I'd say
it
the only
happens for
way,
me.
if anything, yeah, no, like I play it every day. B plays it every day. Little plays it when he can, and like all weekend long.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know what it is, because like I sit there and I run the same wagon trail for 40 measly fucking dollars to have a fucking blackjack
All
dealer
night,
steal
too.
all my fucking money. It's
It's
just
not just
wild.
one. It's not just one fucking $40 run. It's all
over
fucking night.
and over
dude.
and because the server we play on is all like, you can grind it out or you could donate real fucking money and we'll give you fake money. And it's like, oh my god,
You're doing this
dude.
task that we gave you too fast. But we gotta fix it because you're making too much money, and we need we need more donations.
Beef has already made IRL enemies because of this fucking server.
No.
That would be the only reason I would want to play, just so I can open up a stable and fuck over this lady. That'd be the only reason I want to play.
She's real nice though. Real
I'll
sweet.
sell these horses for 2 nickels.
two nickels.
Dan would be there. Day
You
and
got
night,
an ear of
holding his
corn, I'll
baby
take it.
the whole time,
Yeah.
training horses for $1.
Yeah. Just so some fucking numbnut goddamn cock
Wait,
can
can
be
we
like,
talk-
my wife does this in game. And it's really hurting my immersion. Fuck you.
RP people.
I don't know this story.
Oh,
that-
man.
we'll go into
We'll
detail.
explain. We'll
um,
explain.
We'll explain
RP
later, yeah.
people are fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I
For
don't want
those
to do it.
two specifically, you can tell they donated a lot with how much they have in county.
Already, because they've entered after we all did.
Wait, but hold on.
That's wild.
This, and what's the saddest part is this is all they fucking have, dude. And you can tell, bro.
Ooh,
and
fuck. I
we're
might play it
shitting-
now.
And
We're
6
shitting
kids.
on. Yo, they're like actually like we get off, we're like hee and ha. They go to bed and they talk about this before they go to bed. Can you believe this fucking guy, dude? Trying to undercut us, trying to take money out of our pockets and food out of our kids' mouths. Like, bro, relax, dude. It's not that fucking serious, bro.
I don't think it's just RP only. I think it's anything that has a tight knit community. So like any game you play, like if you're part of a guild or anything like that, you just egos are fucking weird, and especially when you throw it into a game where they feel like I mean something here, I can make a difference. Like this is my space, and it's like just chill the fuck out, dude. It's a fucking game,
Yeah, it's not
made
that
and it's a
serious.
game about playing other jobs. Everything on
Right.
that server is about having a job. It's not about hey, log in, have fun. It's log in, get the fuck to work, and pay your taxes in game.
Nope.
It can be fun.
Conceptually, I do not I would be such a menace. I would just be stealing everything.
Being a
Everyone's getting their
professional
fucking
criminal, that's a
kidnapped.
job.
That's a job.
I've been kidnapped
That's a
twice
thing.
already.
Yeah. Steady's a
I'd be over
professional
there fucking
kidnappee.
stealing
Wait, hold on.
horses
This
every 10 minutes.
is all allegedly.
Yeah, it's all in game.
Allegedly. Every
I thought-
time someone approaches me, I just run and disconnect. How are they gonna catch me? What the fuck? I have an unstable connection. Obviously.
They'll be like, slow down,
Partner, hey partner. I'm
And
just
they'll
like,
be like, nope.
Nope.
I'm just like, got a blast. And then I just disconnect. They ain't fucking me no
Oh,
more. Fuck
man.
that shit.
Corndog played for a day. Corndog, what do you how do you feel about it? You played with us that one day.
I
And
had
you got shot.
I did get shot. So I got shot because a dude was threatening Boom to shoot him in the head and turn his head to a bowling ball. So all I said is I was gonna grab his mom like a bowling ball, two in the paint, one in the stink. Then I got shot for it. And then when I told the doctor what happened, he told me that I can't talk about people's moms that way. And I was like, he threatened murder.
Wasn't it you shouldn't talk that way in front of a lady or some shit
Yeah.
like that?
And she was like trying not to laugh. That's the thing. He was just embarrassed.
Embarrassed, I roasted it. He kept trying to
Yes,
get me
yes.
behind the saloon to fight, and I was like, why? Like, I don't swing that way. I don't want to go back there.
And so he pulled out guns and murdered him in broad daylight, and it's like
So then I escaped into the wild and did some fishing.
and then we hunted for the first time.
Yes. I will say that's fun when you do let yourself like be the character. Because I like D&D, so like I know how to become the character. It's very fun that way.
Yeah. But then when you have other people that like they're defending their character like it's them, like it's their real life, and it's like, dude, take a step back. Remember, you're playing a character. You are not the character.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
I feel like
I
we
think it's
all
fun.
have
I
that
don't think
though.
it's for me to. It's not super for me. I'm not in the zone for it.
gotcha.
I feel that
But-
too. Like you have to be in a mood to like really get the most out of RP.
Yeah. Because like what we're aiming for now is just trying to get money and just do illegal shit in game.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
that's why I feel like I kind of like we're in the grind mode, and I kind of don't want to stream it because how much excitement can your audience get, and how much excitement can you get when you're grinding, trying to just make money doing the same task over
and over.
again?
That's why I don't stream this
Yeah.
portion. Now, if
That's
we
why
get
when
to
I-
the port
when I
where we
streamed it the
want,
other
I'll
day-
stream that.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's-
Like,
yeah.
if we're able to like cross that fucking bridge where we
yeah.
have the money and we
I'm with
have
you.
like, that's when like I feel like it'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, when I streamed it the other day, it was like I got to do these stupid fucking runs. I got to do them anyways. But instead of me just sticking to the runs, it was like, all right, fuck it, let's gamble for the next couple of hours. And I fucking lost like
get hosed.
$1,600 over the course of like 3 hours. The blackjack dealer's a fucking cuck, and it took all my fucking money. But stream had a great time watching me fucking die on the inside and lose all that money. You know, I gained it all back. I'm almost close to gaining it all back. I gained back 1,500 out of the 1,700 that I lost so far. But you got to do these things, you know, be entertaining. Otherwise, streaming the grind isn't fun at all. And anyone who does find that shit entertaining, you have to question them because it's not fucking fun to just do the same wagon run or even train a horse for fucking 3 hours. Like I'm sure you want to blow your fucking brains out after a while.
Training years was
And
rough.
that's the profession
That took
you
days.
chose in game.
Yeah, that was rough. Yep. I mean, I still like it. I'm at the point where I'm still having a good time. So
Still
I'm
having a great time with it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ride it out until I can't.
The grind
anymore.
is there though. That's the only thing.
Right.
Yeah, and our last topic was if you could create any video game like in the world, you're the perfect game that existed for you, what would it be? It doesn't have to be the story, but like what would be the mechanics, what would be the genre, stuff like that.
I said like an MMO with like a 1-to-1 ratio where if I made 1,000 gold in the game, I can just transfer it to my bank account as $1,000. Perfect game.
I like that idea.
It's like a reverse microtransaction.
Oh man.
So I don't even
Point blank period,
No,
man. To
dude.
the point. We're done.
Call it a game that pays me. It's like, all right. I
I
didn't
mean,
even
you
think of
gotta
that.
put in work. Like you don't just like, oh, I was gonna pay me. No, you gotta earn that shit.
I feel like
So-
it's almost like that's like logging out from your regular job and then going onto this game
I
and
feel like-
logging into your second job.
Yeah.
that's just like mining for cryptocurrency pretty much, but in a
Yeah.
game.
But your avatar is doing shit instead of you just
Yeah.
running numbers on a side machine.
I feel like that'd be kind of cool for people that are like trying to learn how to code. Like if it's a game where they're trying to figure out how to code and like however many lines of code you can get correct or like figure out, you can get paid that way. Like that'd be a way to make it
What,
legit.
like the shit when you were like learning how to type in school?
Yeah, like maybe
Oh,
Depending on how
yeah.
many lines you typed, you'd get like $1.
yeah.
Yeah, big. So we're on the topic now of creating your perfect game. Corn Dog's perfect game is a game where whatever you earn in game, all in game gold, you can just cash out to your bank account in real life.
As a 1-to-1
Dude.
ratio.
As a 1-to-1 ratio.
See? Hey.
That'd be dangerous. That'd be such a
Gold
Oh my
skimming would be a
God.
problem, dude.
I would be a menace in that game.
It's like I
Remember, like,
disconnected in the middle of a
PUBG?
raid when I had $1,000 in my pocket and I logged in and it's gone. It's like, sorry, no, sorry. Where's my money?
Where's my money?
Where's my money?
So mine, it's like instead of like creating a game, I feel like I want to create like something like how Fortnite has, where you can it's a kind of like an engine where you can create games within, but I would have like specific traits from different games that I like. So like I would have the set recoil patterns from like Counter-Strike and Apex Legends. I would have the movement from Apex, and I would have it would be a first person like shooter game, but it would have like it would be an all in one where there would be maps for tactical 5v5 like Counter Strike and Valorant. There'd be a story mode that would be similar to like Borderlands, where like you get new seasons, and then like you have to like where it's kind of like the looter shooter type game. And then the other portion of it would be a battle royale, but they would all be using the same mechanics and the same weapons, and like all of the gear that you get from every single portion of the game would be like you would be able to use it in whatever aspect of that specific game. Like that you get, you'd be able to use it in any game mode. I feel like that'd be pretty cool because like it touches like all of the aspects of FPS that I like the story mode from like Destiny was sick as fuck. The story mode from all the Borderlands were sick. Um, H1Z1 is still probably like one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And fucking PUBG got me into PC gaming. So I feel like it would be cool to have like all of that, but if you learn how to shoot in one of the games, you know how to shoot in all of them, and they're all similar to where like if you get good at one aspect of the game, you can transfer it to any different portion of that game.
I had another idea for a perfect game, and I forgot what the fuck I was thinking about. It wasn't a meme answer. Oh shit! Like Sword Art, like a true, fully immersive VR.
Oh,
That would be
like
amazing.
digitizing yourself, like
Yes.
actually.
That'd be cool.
I feel like as time goes on, we're getting there. Not yet. I think we're still a couple decades off, but like that'll be the fucking. But like thinking about anything like that, my fear, because it doesn't matter how good we get with gaming, glitches, server maintenance, all that shit, like issues happen, right? And I don't know how I would feel about having like my mind linked up to the internet to play a game for servers to just crash on me mid game. You know what I mean? Like nobody has that fear when thinking about that kind of shit. It's like, oh, I'm
Now your
jacked
mind's
in.
trapped on a server in Uzbekistan and some shit.
Like there's a copy of my digital construct out there, and it's like, oh shit, we don't know what to do right now. Like,
my biggest questions with those is how do you pee? Like, does your
Catheter.
character have to pee?
oh,
And then, like, do you digitally pee and like
You just
yours
gotta wear a
magically
diaper.
enters?
No,
Yeah,
no,
diapers.
I'm out.
it's a
I'm out.
diaper or that little cone thing that they have.
Oh,
A
the thing that
funnel.
was on the sculpture that Corn Dog shared, the last one.
Yo,
wanna-
fuck.
I wanna-
yeah, you put yeah.
Nope. I'm not
You just hook
strapping
something
up
just
to
in the tip,
fucking.
man. Yeah.
Not strapping up to play a video game like that.
It's like a little cow milker, you know, and you're good to go. You good, corn dog?
Can you imagine, like, you get all hooked up, you log just to find out that the servers are down? You're like, I spent 20 minutes hooking my dick up to this.
All for nothing.
Shit, dude.
It's got little misters for Steady when he gets peed on.
Oh man.
Oh god. VR is
So-
dangerous. We're not ready. We're not ready for VR.
Yeah, not yet, not to that level. We'll deal with the VR that we have now. Just read the title of whatever it is you're clicking on. My perfect game would just be an open world game with zombies, PvP, PvE, and just like extraction like Tarkov, right? And we were so close to having that be a real fucking game. Had those motherfuckers from like the day before, whatever the fuck the last day or whatever it was. If it was a real game, like it was almost everything I had ever wanted in an open world zombie shooter. I was super fucking excited for it. Big was super fucking excited for it, and then it turned out to be a massive fucking scam, and it fell short. It doesn't even exist anymore.
That's
But like
Steady's anthem.
essentially, yeah. But luckily, I didn't buy it. Luckily, I didn't buy into it or anything like that. It that's all I want. Like a Division style open world third person zombie game or first person, doesn't matter. You have parts where you can extract your loot permanently like Tarkov, but also have like smaller stashes in the world. But it would be like account based. Like, let's say there's like 64 different possible in-game stashes like in the map, and you don't know which account has what, so that you don't have them camped all the time. But like you're able to pull stuff out permanently, but then also stash stuff into like these little stashes on the map. Just something to like really make the whole open world PvP PvE thing like really awesome. We've had things that come close, but like nobody's quite fucking nailed it. DayZ started it off and everything. I don't know. I feel like DayZ's fallen short with everything that it promised and what it is today. They're bragging about like, oh, we've been around for so long. We hit it out the park. Really good from the start. I'm like, no, you didn't. I remember playing DayZ in beta. It was trash. Back when it was a mod, it was really fucking good. But like that perfect game doesn't quite exist yet. And I would love, before I fucking die, for someone to just perfect open world zombie extractor.
Just an open world zombies game. I'd be cool with that. Fuck.
Yeah, and not COD open world zombie. As fun as that is, it's still not quite what we're looking for.
Ass.
Yeah.
Open world zombie survival where you're the zombie.
Isn't that just like IRL Britney Spears? Isn't that like 1-to-1?
Oh, we can make that. I mean, that sounds fun. Like,
I love her
choose
Instagram,
what type
by
of
the way.
zombie you are, and you get like
What happened?
out there surviving.
What do you got, Viv?
I didn't really. I don't have anything for this portion of the show.
I got you. So Tarkov 2.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like being a cowboy, so that's pretty cool.
I want to be a
Cowboy Tarkov.
baby.
Yeah,
Tarkov Cowboys?
I just no. That's no. No,
That actually sounds pretty fucking dope.
That
that'd be
doesn't
cool.
make my thingy tingle. What do you say, Boom?
isn't that
What's that
already a
thing?
game?
You shiver me timbers or whatever the fuck it is. The kibble my bits. There it is. I knew I'd fucking find it. I knew it.
No idea what you're talking about.
Giblet my bits or whatever the fuck it is. Jingle my tally. I don't remember. What do you say, bro?
Jingle
You say something. He says something. He says it. I know he does. What the fuck do you
No
say?
idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. He says like
I don't
shiver me
say
fucking
anything.
timbers or some shit. I forget.
I don't think
Shiver me timbers.
I never said shiver me timbers.
Pirate games. All right, dude.
He's gonna get scurvy talking like that.
Oh, what was that term we came up with in Sea of Thieves? Is it popcorn dick or something like that?
Popcorn dick. What the shit?
No idea.
You don't remember that? Oh man.
Is that like
Never mind.
is that like the school version of running a train? Or like popcorn reading? It's like you're next in line. Popcorn, fucking get in there.
Oh,
Get
fuck,
after
dude.
it.
It's just hell in the cell, but the bedroom. That's what it is.
Yeah.
all right, man. What do you got for
Mine would be just a clean MMO RPG. So surprisingly, the only part of WoW that's in this is just the loot tables and stuff like that. Everything else would function more like D&D. So like the way you make your character, multi-classing, all of that would be like D&D based. You're not hard stuck on like, oh, you picked a ranger level 1, now you're always a ranger, that's it. You can only use ranger shit. No, fuck that. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Full on multi-class, choose whatever the fuck you want, and then it would be like raids and dungeons like Guild Wars 2, because those were fucking dope. And then like loot tables of WoW, but like the artistic style of Lost Ark. That would be
okay?
my shit. I'd be real fucking down for a
nerd.
solid one.
That'd be good.
I want an MMORPG that's not going to be fucking dead in 5 minutes because they fucked up one aspect of either
Yeah.
PvP, PvE, or the loot system.
They don't give you a fucking mount.
That too. Well, I mean,
Fucking idiots.
That was
New World-
divisive. A lot of people were okay with the no mount. I was one of the people that like really wanted a
Bro,
fucking
I do
mount
not
for
want to
New
walk
World.
for 45 IRL
Yeah.
minutes, dude. Fuck that.
The only reason, the biggest downfall for New World for me was the fact that it locked you into your abilities and you only had 3 to pick from. That was it.
Hold on, Maris got a good point. Tarkov Cowboys would actually be Hunt the Showdown beef.
That's what it was. I couldn't think of the damn name. I was looking through my Steam
That
just
exists.
now.
That's
trying to figure out
already a
what the fuck it was
game that's
called.
very like it's literally Tarkov with cowboys, but like there's a very
There's
there's
like
like
an evil
demons and
entity
there's
that's
yeah, you're fighting monsters.
heard of
and
it,
stuff
I've
too
just
for the
never played
PvP. For the PvE aspect. I have the fucking game. We played it like a couple times.
It's pretty solid.
It's
Yeah.
actually very solid. It's just as unforgiving as Tarkov.
100%.
I would say more. Because the guns.
I've heard
Because the
the
guns
solo
suck.
experience is
The
good.
guns fucking suck. You get scavs and then you have your perma character as well. So Hunt
gotcha.
Showdown beef. Look into it.
Yeah.
All right,
What do we got
Corn Dog.
next?
I think we're
Oh
done.
my god, my
We're
conundrum!
ready
I totally
for Corn
forgot. I
Dog's
have a
conundrum. We're bringing
conundrum
him
for you
back.
guys. So I was talking with my brothers, and they brought up a great question. If you could Muppetize one movie, what would it be?
Oh
Now,
my fuck.
One of my brothers said John Wick. I thought that was a good answer. And then he's like, well, just so you know, in most Muppet movies, one person stays human. So who would that human be?
Oh, I got
My
mine.
answer was Schindler's List. And I said the girl with the red coat should just stay the girl in the red coat. Everyone else is a Muppet.
So when Corn Dog gave us, he didn't tell us the question beforehand,
I gave you the
He
answers.
told us these 2 answers. and I couldn't figure out for the life of me what the fuck question would elicit 2 very different answers like that. Until now.
Yeah. You can Muppetize a movie. What's the movie and who stays a human?
Oh man. I think a Kill Bill
Fuck.
done.
Oh,
God
where'd I
damn
go?
it. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, I thought you were saying fuck because Dan disappeared.
Kill
No.
Bill as Muppets and leave Uma Thurman's character as the only human. Just fucking slicing and dicing puppets would be hilarious.
Now, what if you change just Bill to the person? So that
Where did
way
I go?
the bride
We don't
becomes
see
a
him until
Muppet
the
as
second
well.
movie.
Yeah, so that
know.
way
Yeah, well,
everyone's just
we
a,
can still
a
hear
damn
you,
Muppet.
though.
Yeah, we can see. There you go. You're back.
Oh, I was like, nothing
Oh.
changed on my side.
Oh yeah, you just disappeared.
That's oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna say Kill Bill. Kill Bill would kill. I feel like any Tarantino movie would make a
Django
very
Unchained, but
Dude,
Muppets?
but
would
I
be
got it.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
hilarious, dude.
What do you got?
It would either be Shaft or Snakes on a Plane, and it'd be Samuel L. Jackson, both of them. That'd be the fucking.
Oh.
All the
That shit
snakes
would
would
have
be.
a good one. Yeah. All the snakes would be Muppets, dude. That'd be the best fucking parody movie ever.
Cause like Muppets when they're super like excited and shit, it's just the mouth is just like wide open.
Yeah, wide
It's
open.
so
They're just
fucking
hustling around this fucking. That'd be a banger.
Oh,
That'd be an
shit,
absolute
I fucking
fucking
like
banger,
it.
dude. And then Shaft, because that would be fucking hilarious of just Samuel L. Jackson trying to be a fucking badass cop to all these Muppet people running
Holy
around.
fuck, dude.
Oh, any kung fu movie would be fun too. Like the
Hey,
Raver
like
Kung
Kung
Fu
the-
Fu.
Hustle.
Leave the
Kung
main
Fu-
character as human. Yeah.
Yeah, just whooping the shit out of all these puppets.
Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle, and the only thing that's real is the cow.
Bro, I have nothing. Honestly, I have nothing, dude.
This one's
That-
dope. I like this one a lot.
The only
See-
one I was thinking, but it wouldn't be funny. Shutter Island.
That'd be very funny. You kidding me?
That would be crazy because like
so because of the big reveal at the end and everything, I think it would just lend more to how insane he was. And
Yeah.
so if
That's what I'm
anything,
saying, like,
yeah,
I think that one would be like that one wouldn't be funny, but it would be like yo, this guy's fucking bananas,
Yeah,
bro.
like holy shit. This is why he's perceiving everyone as Muppets because of like everything that's happening. So.
Yeah.
With the
I
chick
did
he
have a
finds
lens
on the
more to the story.
cliffside is Miss Piggy. The crazy guy in the cells animal. Like, it'd be a great movie.
Oh man.
I don't know why this movie title. As soon as you asked it, it just instantly came to my mind, and it's Saving Private
Saltburn.
Ryan.
No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody's a Muppet, but the guy that shows his cock.
He's like, I want to see real dick, not Muppet dick.
Just a little bad flaccid Muppet dick. Anyway. Yeah,
Last week we had Sesame Street. This week we have Muppets. What the fuck is going on, corn dog?
Yeah. So Saving Private Ryan and everybody but Matt Damon is a Muppet.
The whole movie, they're just looking for the one human and they can't find him.
Exactly.
Like the easiest motherfucker to find. And then that implies that Matt Damon's brothers are Muppets.
Yeah, are Muppets. It's the most fucked up part. Bert and Ernie are his brothers.
The dude on the beach putting like his stuffing back in. He's like, oh shit.
Oh god.
There are some real
There'd be a lot
graphic
of-
scenes in that fucking movie.
Yeah, and it's
That would
just
be
stuffing.
great.
There'd be some dope ones in that act. Like in general, this is a really like. Could you imagine Oppenheimer? Could you fucking imagine that one?
Oh man.
Oh shit. Appetizing a movie's fun.
Saltburn's a really good one though, by the way. That's solid. You should just use
No,
that
it's
as yours.
She's laying in the shower of red fucking stuffing.
What do you do with a sopping wet Muppet after you pull him out of the bath?
He just comes up covered in red confetti. It's like, no.
Muppet
All right.
movies.
That was solid. That's all you got
That
for
was-
us, corn
yeah.
dog?
Yeah.
That's the conundrum. Yeah. All right, next week, Boom will be our host. The only thing that I'm aware of that we're doing is we're going to be playing
It might
a
change.
game.
No, we might not even play a game because I don't know what the schedule's looking like.
Oh,
figure it
gotcha,
out.
gotcha. All right,
TBD.
so yep, Boom is
Yeah.
our host next week. Tune in. We should be hopefully back on a every Sunday
Yes, because I'm done
Schedule?
with my shit.
and then if that changes, we'll let you know guys know ahead of time. But yeah, every Sunday tune in 7 Central, 8 Eastern, and